What's going on, guys? Celtic CC here. The update went live today on Android. This is the review. There's a few things you might not have known had happened, so I'll run through everything that's come about all together. I'll get the small stuff out of the way. Right, so first of all, team members' might will now be displayed correctly for team dungeons in the lobby. I didn't notice that was an issue, but that's one of the glitches that was changed. And now the pet's earn skill XP button deactivates when pet skill hits max. So that has been brought in as well. We've also had +1 on the altar, so now we can go up to 87. See there, I got 86 and I can get another one. I won't do that till I got a hero slot card. And we can now go up to 280 warehouse spaces. We've had an extra 10. I won't go all the way to the bottom, you just have to take my word for it. So now we can have 280 warehouse spaces maximum. Also the Labyrinth, we've had a new goblin and a new Labyrinth chest added. I'm assuming that means there's an extra item been added to the Labyrinth chest. And I got some Labyrinth chests here, so we can have a quick look. Let's have a look. So, it doesn't look like anything new's been added to it. It must mean there's a new Labyrinth chest that does something completely different. So, okay, happy days. Okay, and one of the new features that's been brought in is the Quarry, right? And so basically, now you can see these exclamation points. If you don't know how it works exactly, you need to have a builder free. I had a builder free, and I decided to get him to put to work. Instead of upgrading the building, I've got him mining. It's going to be 150 plus 97 shards, so it's going to be 247 shards altogether. I get after about, I think it was something like 8 hours or 12 hours of mining, something like that. There's other things I could have gone for, like I could have gone for merits or red crystals. You'll also be able to get like blue crystals and fame as well. So it's a nice little feature. You just got to be careful with it that you don't, slow down your building progression too much. I mean, this is my main account, so it's only really kind of like I have got to put my mana vaults up a bit, so I can't be letting this quarry thing get in the way of that too much. But it is what it is. It's a good feature. Just be careful with it. Be careful how you use it. Building progression is very important, so don't let it get in the way of your building progression too much. We've also had some skins added. If I can find them, yeah, we're still in the same place. I'll get to the hero in a bit. So the first one we've had is Ronin, and honestly, I don't like it. Baseball player with a McDonald's cap. I don't know why IGG are using a baseball player for Ronin when you consider this is a global game and baseball isn't really a global sport. I mean, people in Europe aren't really going to be fussed about baseball. I'm not fussed on that one. The same for Anubis, they've gone with American football. I mean, you look at that, plus 50,000 HP and crit resist plus 120 is pretty good. I mean, if he looks cool, I'll go along with it. I mean, that's attack plus 400, crit damage plus 2000. I don't like the skins. I probably would use them just because of the bonus boost, but I don't like the skins particularly. I'm not that fussed on them. And the other one is Heartbreaker, and I'm a fan of the Heartbreaker one. I think it's pretty cool. And then it's the one that actually looks kind of cool, and it's only attack plus 400, so that's typical, isn't it? It's almost like they knew that these skins weren't going to go down too well or something. But I just think choosing American football and baseball, two predominantly American sports, on a global game, is not a really good choice. I mean, it's the equivalent of using like normal football. I'll call it soccer. I hate using the word soccer. Like call it proper football, shall I? Proper football, right? Imagine having that player. It's not going to appeal to the American fans, is it? Well, it's the same situation for like the European fans. I think it was a bad move. I don't like going down the sports route. I hope that's like going to be the only two that go down the sports route. I'm not a fan, but some may like it, And we've had a new hero added. So she is called Espirita, which is amazing because normally they get the translation wrong, but they actually got it right. And she looks, decent. It looks like she's going to be kind of like summoning a pet kind of thing. So a bit like how Michael does with his Archangel, she's going to be summoning the spirit. At level 10, it deals 450% attack damage to 4 random enemy targets. That's her own proc. And then it increases the spirit's attack by 160% and attack speed by 100%. So it's going to be like fast attack. And hero and spirit join the battle together, and then spirit skill deals damage equal to 200% spirit attack to a maximum of 100 enemies. Well, that's pretty cool. So it's going to have like a bit of a what's it called? Anubis effect. And it recovers HP to itself equal to 35% of the damage dealt, and grants Espirita elusive for 1 second and hit points recovery. And it's also immune to stun and fear, and takes 80% less damage. So a lot of stuff going on there. I guess it depends on how good Espirita is at staying alive. Whether the demon itself, the ice, what's it called, ice demon, whether that'll be any good. Or, I haven't seen any action of her yet. I haven't got her. I will roll for her eventually. So not today though. So yes, happy days, another hero added. She could be very OP. We'll have to wait and see. The jury's still out on that one. I haven't had any feedback of anyone. So, always good getting an extra hero, someone else to roll for and work on. So happy days on that one. And the biggest change we've had is this interface change, which I'm a fan of at the moment. It's taken some getting used to. Instead of now that used to be just raiding and dungeon, now you got access to all the battle modes. So that's normal raiding, dungeons. I'm forgetting what that one. Yeah, that one goes to the Colosseum. So you can bring up all your guild wars and torch and everything. That's Castle Crisis. That's Squad Showdown. And the last one is Labyrinth. So it's a good idea just to have a kind of like fiddle about with it so you get used to it basically. Yeah, one of the ones to note is like now if you want to change accounts, the setting buttons down here, and also change your base layout is here. All the rankings and everything's down here as well. And that is your achievements. And the achievements have all been sort of like allocated into different slots. So that's cool and all that, as long as it still shows up when you got a new achievement that comes up. And the other thing that's happened as well, I know what's wrong, it's lagging a little bit, is if I go to dungeon, you've bound to have seen this already. It tells you how much gold you got left when you, or mana or whatever when you do certain things. So now on a sweep, that comes up and just tells me how much gold's been used up. That's a nice little feature, definitely. So yeah, so far so good. The interface change is, it's going to take some getting used to, but I think it's going to work. See, like Finding Fortuna now is up here as opposed to being down. You also got this little resource button, so the amount of times I always used to go to my warehouse and then check I used to do this. I have to do this way to find how much trade famous, so I'd have to go there to there. And if I'm down here on the bottom side of the map, that's a bit of a long process. Now I can just click up here and it's there straight away. Do you know what I mean? So happy days. So yeah, it's I'm a fan. It's just going to take some getting used to. That's all. Once I got used to it, I'm sure I'll absolutely love it, and the old sort of system will be completely forgotten about. So yes, so far so good. Happy days on the update. Everything looks pretty good. It'd be interesting to see what the heroes like. The only thing is I'm not a fan of the two skins, Anubis and Ronin. I don't like those skins at all. I hope they don't go down the sports route anymore. IGG. The Quarry, is cool. Just be careful with it. Building progression is still very important. Don't let the Quarry, it's probably not a good idea if you've still got a lot of buildings to upgrade to have, more than one Quarry going. Basically all that happens is you click on it, it comes up and then you put it down like a building. So in 5 hours, 30 minutes, I'll be able to collect that and I'll have a builder free again. So yeah, just be careful with it. That's my advice. Okay, so decent update, guys. I'm impressed with it. Okay, thank you.